Hey, everybody.
Hi,
I'm
who
so
are
excited.
you? Who are
Kathy,
you?
Molly here, and that's Kathy, who I've been,
Molly found me.
I hunted the world at, linen and scraps, and we have been missing y'all. I hope y'all remember we're still alive. Uh,
Yeah.
you ever heard about somebody that, a celebrity or something that dies? My husband will tell me, oh, so and so passed away today. I'm like, I thought they died 10 years ago. But anyway, glad to see y'all again. We got a lot of scrapbooking stuff. I mean, scrapbook, cross stitching stuff to show you.
Yeah.
Got
A lot of different things today.
Mhm. Got some prizes that we're going to
Yeah.
be, Kathy's just put out some
Uh-huh.
winners
Yep.
and
We've
all
got
kinds of stuff.
country sampler visit. I actually stopped at Silver Needle too. I stopped at Black Cat Stitchery, which is closed now, unfortunately for us here, but they did move. We're gonna name the winners. What else we got? I got a Christmas present for all of you who wanna.
That's a big, send me one. And I do want to apologize to y'all. Kathy and I are doing this Zoom. It's the only, and
Yes.
she's five
And we're
states away
not good
from me,
at
I
it.
think. Yeah. So those black bars that you're probably seeing, I don't know how to get rid of them. On
Yeah.
the screen
Yeah, if
because we're
somebody knows,
wider
let
than we
us
are
know.
tall. So please forgive us for those black bars. Just bear
Yeah.
with us and all. And we'll probably shoot another one or two before that little tootin' fruitin' comes back home. So anyway, but Kathy, I have loved seeing all your pictures and everything. You're having too much fun.
We are, I'm having a good time. It's great to be with family, friends we haven't seen in years. It's been a wonderful visit this time. All happy visit, all happy stuff.
Yeah.
Not so much sad,
Hmm.
but all good.
All
All
good.
good. But
All good.
I hate to say I miss doing this. Um, I miss doing this with Molly. So
Mhm.
it's
She
fun
didn't
to,
say she missed me. I'm,
yeah.
I'm,
Oh
I'm
no, I
getting ready to
miss
admit
Molly.
I miss that woman.
I miss
Yeah.
Molly, but I miss putting our heads together. And I
Hmm.
wish some of the pieces that I'm going to show, like my Tim Holtz Halloween, I wanted to run over to Molly's house
And
and
that's,
just show that to her. And it's really difficult. The pictures don't do it justice. I'm sure the Zoom won't either, but I know Molly will understand. But
and
there are
Kathy, I
some
have to,
pieces,
how many times I think I just want to wear, I need to cut this
yeah,
to
because
show her
it's
something or
pictures
ask her a
aren't the
question about
same.
this and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I did do a card class recently with a bunch of ladies, and I brought a bunch of different things where they could play with different techniques and all.
yeah,
And it was fun. It is not as much fun because I like seeing when you put something like the tools in front of somebody,
yeah.
what they do with them, rather
What
than
they
me
do with
just
it.
having them all make the
Because
same.
you'd be a good teacher.
I love seeing what they create.
Yeah.
This little toot here didn't even know about any of this stuff. I don't think Tim Holtz or any of this.
Oh,
When I put all that stuff in front of her, step back. It was magical,
I
magical.
I love some of that stuff. It's
Oh
a
my!
whole other world, and I really
Get on
have
the
to
Tim
take.
Holtz design team so we can get some stuff. Oh
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
they can see some free stuff.
I really have to tame myself because it's a whole nother world. I mean, we cross stitch is bad enough and all the threads and everything that go with that, but yeah, it's a whole nother
Okay.
world.
So
Thank you, Molly.
the moral to the story is we have missed y'all terribly.
Yeah,
I've missed that little squirt, and
yeah,
we're going to talk about part one and part two, and
yeah,
take two of part two
yeah.
because we were
Because
somebody here didn't know how to work
but
Zoom. And
anyway, okay.
Kathy has left me and been up at her vacation home for 20 years. It feels like how long?
Yeah.
A long time. So what have you been up to?
Where do I begin? Well, I'm going to start off really quick because I do have a story. There's always a
Oh,
story. I should hashtag that. And I think Molly will probably get a kick out of this too. And honestly, to all the viewers out there, Molly and I have really not chatted all that much throughout this little, what do you call it? Vacation from vacationing. I don't know,
yeah.
from retirement, what have you. But at the end of the day, there is always a story. So my husband and I were able to avoid COVID for the last how many years since it started.
21. So 3 years. Okay.
We come up here to Wisconsin but I have to share with you the night we discovered that we had COVID. And not to bore the viewers. I don't think we bore our viewers too much, but not to bore the viewers. So my husband was complaining about being achy. He meets with these guys, Cupies. You'll have to look it up. It's a landmark hamburger shop up here in Racine, Wisconsin. and he goes Mondays, or excuse me, Wednesdays and Saturdays, and they just chit chat. It's like the girls when we get together and stitch and bitch kind of thing,
Uh,
one of those deals. Okay.
uh,
So he's complaining about a day and a half about being achy, and the guys, they're always achier than we
oh,
are,
dying.
for the most part. Anyway, so it was like a midnight kind of thing, and I had made taco dip. It was screaming at me. I was in my bed screaming at me in the fridge, just like, come and have some taco dip kind of thing. Well, I got up because I heard him get up. So I thought, well, I'm gonna go eat some taco dip while he's doing his thing. And he said, can you bring me the NyQuil? And I'm like, sure, I'll bring you the NyQuil. So I dropped the NyQuil off on his dresser there, and I go back in the kitchen and I'm like eating my taco dip at midnight, 12:30. And all of a sudden I hear this noise and I'm like, what could a guy possibly be doing at midnight, 12:30? Because he looks for things. He rummages around and makes noise. It's like we haven't been here in 6, 8 months. And so now he's looking for things. And I'm like, what is that awful noise? So anyway, my dog, which I have a Cocker Spaniel, comes trotting out like a deer. So I'm like, look at him. He wants taco dip at midnight too. And I heard this horrible noise again. And I'm like, okay. So Cooper ran back into the bedroom. I go back into the bedroom and I look and I don't see anything because it's really dark. The only thing I do notice that around the bathroom door, you can see light. I'm like, oh, he's in the bathroom. Who knows what he's doing? So I come back out, munch on some more taco dip. Well, here comes my dog again, running like a deer. I thought, oh, that's weird. So I thought, well, I'm gonna go in the bedroom and turn the light on. Well, here's my husband hunched up against the bathroom door, passed out on the floor, profusely sweating. I couldn't tell if he was breathing or not. I couldn't tell if he had hit his head. I couldn't tell. He wasn't coherent. And I know from medical assistant school, what have you, that you can have a heart attack and not have pain. So I was like, oh my God, I have to find my phone and call 911. So I called 911, and in the meantime, he's kind of going back in and out, in and out. And I'm thinking, okay, good thing I called 911. And then I'm like, how are they going to get the gurney in here? Because this is loaded with antiques and things that they have to maneuver around, but they manage. There's more of one of me than just me out there in the world that they work with. So they got him on the floor, and all of a sudden he gets really nauseated. I'm like, well, that's another sign of a heart attack. Well, they did his vitals and everything looked good. And they asked Mr. Bourne, do you want to go to the ER? And I said, yes, he does. And they're like, Mr. Bourne, do you want to go to get checked out? Of course, he said yes, and we took him over there, and they check him in. No one's got masks on or anything. That's like all gone, and his vitals look good. They hooked him up to an IV, which was good. He was shivering like crazy, but you could see all was better. At the end of the day, they kind of wanted to get rid of him. They're like, your vitals look good, time to go home. And I'm like, wait a minute. What about COVID? And they're like, COVID just isn't, we're not testing for COVID hardly anymore. It's kind of like a mute point. What we do now is if someone has it, it's a cold, no big deal. Do you still want to go home? And I said, let's test for COVID. Well, mind you, no one had masks on when we first came in. No one had masks on anywhere to be found. Where they do a swab within like 3 minutes, they're all walking in with a mask on. Well, you have COVID, Mr. Bourne. I'm like, great. That means probably I'm going to get that too. So, and of course I did, which, took the drugs and head felt like I was out to here kind of thing. But all in all, the only thing it really did was set us back in so many of the things that we had planned, which is another reason why we didn't really get to tape. Was everything we had planned and set up going up to Minnesota to see my other son was all pushed out. So we're trying to do catch up now before we come home. It's, there's always a story, but yeah. So,
Oh Lord.
yeah.
Kathy, I'm so glad. Oh my God. So when you said you took the medicine, did you take Paxlovid?
I did.
Is that not the best tasting stuff ever?
Well, I'd rather have a
it's
brandy
great
old
for cold.
fashioned with bitters in it instead of the Paxlovid that was, oh my gosh, very, very bitter.
It was, I was gonna say, I'm glad I took it when we got over,
Yeah.
good
I can't
stuff.
say,
I'd recommend
I
it to
don't
anybody.
know. And I don't know how much that helped me. Would have I gotten better? But
Yes.
I get pneumonia really easy, and
Uh-huh.
that's the last thing I wanted was
Right.
COVID pneumonia. So I thought I better take it. Even though, you just kind of hope for the best. And like I said, I don't know if it would have gotten better with or without it. I took it. I'm doing good. My ears, believe it or not, is still plugged. I just went back and they're like, "Oh yeah, your ears are still full of water." I'm like, "Yeah, I can tell. Can't
Oh.
hear anything." And I'm
Kathy,
tripping over all
first,
the
I'm so glad Ralph's better. I got to see Ralph for just a second earlier, so
Yeah, he was log
he's alive
splitting.
and well.
He didn't have his plaid Wisconsin log splitting shirt on, but he had his Packer shirt on.
Oh my God. So what's the weather like up there?
It just cooled down. It's been beautiful. In fact, the 29th, one of the things we did with my sister, I'm going to show it right now, with my two sisters and my two nieces, we went to a glass blowing class. And there's a new restaurant. We were on the roof. And we actually, for the 29th of October, the soft wind breeze was beautiful up there. We could see all the city lights. Very, very pretty. But we went to the hot shot glass blowing pumpkin class, which you had to go. We had to jump, my sisters, both of them, had to jump through hoops to get 5 of us in. They only do this the month of October.
Yeah.
And we were very, very lucky to get in on the 29th of October to blow our pumpkins. So this is the one I blew, and I'm going to show it to you because not everyone has seen it yet. That's the one that I blew. Look, check the ridges out.
Kathy,
Isn't that cool?
That is totally cool. You did the green stem too and everything?
Yeah, yeah. And my ear is inside of here. I never in my wildest dreams thought the pipette is about 6 feet long. And then you have a tube at the end, so it's disposable, that you blow into the glass to puff the glass up. Once they get what they call the first grab in the glass oven, they grab some glass, then they pull it out and they start to shape it, and then they grab a little bit more, and then they pull it out and then they put it back into a different oven, and then the glass gets put on, and then it goes into a form. And then this form is what you blow at the pipette, and you blow the glass up then for this form. And then it goes under like a small pail hood, and then you are working on the stem itself. And then because I didn't know if I was going to get back or when or whatever, but I bought this one.
Okay, I have a question. You said your ear was inside of it. What does that mean?
Air.
Oh,
my
air. I thought you said ear. I'm like, I see 2 ears.
Yeah, your air is inside that glass because you blew that glass to expand it into the mold. But isn't that pretty?
So we had a lot of that one. Just beautiful.
Yes. I had the artist sign it.
How fun.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was one of the things we did. Crazy girls we are.
How fun is that? How fun.
Yeah. So do you want to show something of Molly, or do you want me to keep going, or what do you want to do?
First, I want to just tell people who are watching, and we're going to announce winners today. Yes. So hang in for that.
Yeah.
I'm looking. According to Zoom, we only get 40 minutes. So I don't know if that's true or not.
How are we going to do that? We're going to have to
talk.
That's
what I said. How are we going to do that? But
okay. Well, I probably just talked the last 15.
No, 12. It's no big deal. No big deal. But I'm just saying, I don't know if they really cut you off at 40 or not. But I don't want to find out in the middle of winners.
Okay. You know?
So
yeah. Okay.
How you want to do it?
I wonder if we can do another one right after, if you only get like one a month or something. I have no idea.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay. So then I got together with a friend and we made these cute little boo scrappy.
So is that a paper mache?
Yeah, it's candy container.
I have one sitting in my room. Okay.
Yep. Do you have the pumpkin too?
No, but I'm gonna go to Christmas.
Something online, something online has pumpkins. Okay. Yeah, it's an actual box. I made that with my friend Pam. We had a nice time with that.
I love Pam, by the way.
I know. And then I got really crazy into Tim Holtz while I was up here. Do you see the hanging bat right there?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so I have to give you the full look of it.
Oh, how cute. What is that, a cookie cutter on the front?
Yes, it's a moon.
That is darling.
isn't it? And did you see the saying? It's by the light of the moon.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of spooky.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I did that. That was a real scrappy, fun kind of a thing to do. And then
You are so creative. I'm just,
I'm going to set this down. I'm going to show one more scrappy thing, and then I'll show my finishes. I feel like I'm rushing now, but I
oh,
did
no, I don't let me rush it too much. I don't know Zoom well, you know. Oh my gosh, that came out fabulous.
Yeah, it's a cake plate, but I'm going to just use it as a riser.
And that was decoupage that you
Yeah.
did?
Yeah. And you see, I got these, it's all swirls. I actually found a way to sponge it on and get swirls. I'll show it to you when I get home, Molly, but
I can't wait.
yeah. So isn't that cool? Like that. And because I have haul too. That's what I mean. Oh, and then I finished my featherweight sewing box. So I bought decals. I sanded off the name brand of the toolbox and finished that too.
So what was the brand name of the toolbox everybody was going crazy for?
It starts with a K.
Cobalt?
K-O.
Like cobalt?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Cobalt. So I had to
those
sand
of you
those
who are
off.
buying those pretty pink and red,
Yeah.
blue cobalts.
Yeah. And then ordered from the featherweight shop, ordered the decals. But it took my husband and he did a really nice job painting it, but I did use this, ended up using the satin paint if anybody's looking to do that down the road.
Okay.
So,
Kathy, that's darling. I didn't want to make you go too fast. I just, like I say, we
I
gotta
know.
get the winners out at some point.
I know. And I have a finish.
Oh,
Actually,
I love it. And the frame.
Yes.
I'm looking.
The frame was my Door County treasure pickup at one of the antique stores. I got it for $6.50. And I actually put this verse in because I really like the word gather, especially in the fall. And I found at Row Pottery in one of my treasures hunts, gather.
Oh.
And what I want to do, Molly, this is the one that I want to put the brass tag with the
Ooh,
Bible
mhm.
on the bottom, Matthew 19:20. I gotta look back and look, but on the bottom, just put the brass tag or one going down the side because that's a Bible verse.
You had mentioned that to me on the phone. I'm going to show you just around you. This is Kathy. I did this one with one of those library tags, and then I just printed it.
I love that.
So if you
I could do that right on the bottom.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. You can do something like this, but I love the metal, the addition.
Yes, it just adds a little flair to it.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to tell you too, because I frame my own, wanted to share with you guys, these are called differentials. So if your pinned piece of linen that goes onto the foam core, and then of course your glass, and then I backed it with another piece of foam core, but that, if you can see that, that's a differential. That's actually a bracket that goes up and then over, so it holds it in. You could actually swap this out if you wanted to, different frame and use it for something else.
Kathy, that is so pretty.
Thank you. And then I'm going to show you one more because I know we have haul and winners, and I want to talk quick about W stands, but check this one out. Look at that ombre color brown. Isn't that amazing?
That's amazing.
I found that at an antique store up here. So I did not stitch the bottom row because it fit in this frame. I'm like, that's okay. I love it the way I did that. Sorry for the glare, but so that's Nevermore. And I've got the pattern. I'll quick show that one too. But
so where did you get that frame?
At the antique store.
Oh, of course.
And again, I use the differentials.
Because
I can take it out if I wanted to. I could put it with something else.
Kathy, that is unbelievable.
Isn't that cool? And then, go ahead, Molly.
No, keep going, keep going.
All right, if you insist.
Now, you told the name of the patterns, right?
I didn't. I've got them, though. I have them in my bag. I'll share the name of the pattern. So then, remember the pumpkin that I did last Halloween by the Lady in Thread? I don't have that picture with me, but Lady in Thread, and I really wanted to do this one, which is called All Hallows Eve. Well, if I had just another couple hours, I'm almost done with it.
I know.
And it's tiny. I love it.
Darling. Now, is that the same one, that gorgeous pumpkin that you can't get
Yes.
anymore? I mean, that the
Yeah.
pattern is not,
Yep.
oh,
Same designer, Lady in Thread. Now these are, I don't think they're out of print, but you can't get them anywhere. Sometimes if you go onto eBay, she has evidently a website. Otherwise, you can try to reach her. Her name is Irana, Iryna Gorn, Gonna. Maybe you
oh my
can
God.
try to locate, but that's almost done. I just have the one motif to do. Sorry for the wrinkles. I didn't have time to clean it up.
Oh, it looks good.
And then, so that's that. I'm going to pull this really quick because I have like chairs full of stuff. I went to Country Sampler and met up with Judy Roebuck Stitching Bunny, and she made me this beautiful stitching roll. Isn't that pretty, the pomegranates? So Judy Stitching Bunny on, I don't know if she's on Instagram, but Facebook.
Kathy, that is phenomenal.
Gotta have one of them, you know?
Got to.
Okay. So Nevermore that I showed just before is by Lila Stitches.
Can I ask you something about that roll? Did you pick
Yeah.
out the fabric, or she made that?
She sent me a couple options.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's called the pomegranate.
Stunning. Uh-huh.
So this is Nevermore by Lila Studio.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that I have in that ombre. And then the other one is called Hearth and Home by Chessie and Me.
Oh, isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to just thank Michelle from Tabby Cat Linen because she sent me the linen to work on. And I have to tell you, it was beautiful linen to work with. That's what I'm actually stitching this next one, Lady in Thread, on as well. A piece of that. So I want to thank all of them. And then, Molly, you're not going to believe I've just been so busy. Stitch.
Oh, yay.
And stitch.
How cute is that? Stitch and stitch and stitch.
I know. And this is from,
Hold on, let me turn my phone off.
this is from Carrie Richards Stitch. And I believe these are available at shepherdbush.net. I did not stitch heart. I actually stitched stitch on both of them because I really liked the design of stitch.
Yeah.
The only thing that I was really kind of dumb on is that I should have done it, if this is something to remember for next time, because this is open. I'd like to have my zipper. I did it opposite. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna stick stuff in it and be done with it. And then I have my haul and Uno Momento, por favor. Let me just double check. Whips, Winners, Haul, Glass, Tom Holtz, Decoupage, Finishes, Stands, Featherweight, COVID. I did babysit. I babysat for a week, got through that. Kids all lived. Oh yeah, I broke my toe and I love Door County.
Oh yeah, I love Door County. Kathy, I'm seeing, when you were showing something, it reminded me of those patterns we got sent, and I didn't bring them.
Oh, that's okay.
They're across the house.
They're from Miss Flossie.
Mm-mm.
No? Amy?
They're cut. Forget I said that. I'll add them in at the bottom. The needlework, antique needleworks.
Oh, Antique Needleworks.
Mm-hmm.
And
they came to Kathy's mailbox.
And Scarlet Sky.
Scarlet Sky I have behind me.
Okay.
But the antique needlework, which were beautiful, beautiful patterns.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yes, there were 3 of those.
They're across the house, which is not, don't have that big of a house. But I meant to bring those and I didn't.
That's
bring
okay.
them.
We can maybe sneak another one in during the week quick.
Yeah, now we're learning how to do them. And we're both well.
And I do want to thank Scarlet Sky because she did send 2 more boxes. Do you want to show that?
If you want me to,
yeah.
I'm in love with it.
Yeah.
Okay, nobody make any comments about how much plaid you're about to see.
She got Wisconsin plaid going on.
So Ralph didn't have his lumberjack plaid, but I got mine.
I know.
It's not red and black, but it's a.
You wore it for him, Molly. You're good.
Okay, so first off, this box, imagine it closed, pretty and all. So
yeah.
It's in a nice box. Mine came torn, but everything was in it. But I got tickled because I brought 2 of them back They were mailed to Kathy. So Kathy tells me, so I go to her, mailbox, pick them up. And my husband goes, "Oh, isn't that a shame? Kathy's box got all torn up."
I owe him. Karma's
Okay,
terrible.
that's enough for Kathy. Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you, this was a Halloween box, and we were recording November
Yes.
1st. I apologize to Scarlet Sky, but we've showed a couple of boxes in the past, and she was sweet enough to send us this one. If you missed Halloween, just go forward to Christmas. Her boxes are incredible. But
Yeah.
Kathy, look at the frames.
Oh, isn't that cute?
One's a cat and one's a Frankenstein.
Very
That
cute.
darling.
Very cute.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So, I'm probably not going to show you everything that's in the box.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there is the pattern that she sent.
That black cat is adorable.
That's what I teased Kathy. I said, "Oh, it's for me. It's a cat, not a dog." Okay. Of course, she sends a ton of candy, which I ate a couple before.
Oh, of course.
Keto diet. Okay. Let me see the next one. There's corner measurers.
Oh yeah, those are always handy.
Oh, they are in Halloween things. A ton of little acrylic things. But here's what I want to show you. Give me a second. Let me dig.
Did you rearrange your room?
I messed it up. Does that count?
Because my chair is missing.
No, your chair is sitting right there blocking stuff.
Where's Kathy?
Your chair is blocking a hot mess of stuff. What the heck? I just had that thing in my hands. Here it is. Okay, these are everything in there's darling. I'm just showing you the tip of the iceberg kind of thing. Okay, look at this needle minder.
Oh, that's cool. A mummy.
Isn't that darling? Okay, this is a needle minder and what would you call it?
A ghost.
Thread puller router. You know what I mean? See, a needle thread. Isn't that darling?
Yes.
And then just a little keychain piece. These are just a few of the acrylic things she sends.
She does a nice job. Her boxes are wonderful. I hope everybody does take a look at Scarlet Sky Design, Scarlet Sky TX. She's on Etsy, and you'll be able to see some. And she sells out of those boxes pretty fast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just get the Christmas and the grocery. Okay, I'm going to show you fast. So she sent a pattern in addition to the one that goes on the cat. She sent a little pattern that says "just here for the candy," and it's dark.
Oh, that's cute.
It's cute. But even the tissue paper.
Does it have kitty cats on?
Huh? Can you
Does it have kitty cat? Oh yeah, of course.
It's kitty cats and ghosts. So it's like, how fun is that? So that was Scarlet Sky, and I apologize. I could not tell you how much I apologize for not bringing in that antique needlework.
That's okay. We can do another.
It's in your mailbag. It's in your mailbag, and I
in
never
my mailbag. Yeah, Molly. Well, that's a whole nother story.
I didn't want to open it.
You won't go there.
It's your mail,
Well, the U.S. Postal Service, we changed our mail to be delivered to El Paso so that it would start August 8th.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can count on one hand how many pieces of mail I've gotten with the yellow tag on it. But anyway, that's a whole nother story.
Okay.
So, I can do my haul.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So first thing I have to show you though, so you all know my mom and my dad passed away within months of each other. And my dad wore his green army jacket no matter what, when, or where. Shoveling snow, raking leaves, picking stuff up in the garage. My sister surprised us. She took the army jacket, and this is his shoulder. You know how the
epaulette.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And had each of the grandkids and each of the sisters of teddy bear made out of. Isn't that cool?
That's very cool.
That's very cool. He's coming home with me.
So no kidding.
He'll have to come home with me. Yeah. So I'm going to get into, you know what? I tell you what, let's do, haul is not all that important. But I've got some nice things, but let's do winners just so we get that in. What are our minutes? What are we up to?
Oh, we're at 27 minutes. So we got.
Okay. So should I do winners? Or do you want to
let's do winner? I mean, do you want to do winners now and then?
Or we can wait till then, as long as we've got that much more time.
I just got a thing up on my thing that says your meeting will end in 10 minutes. So
okay. So do we want to? I've got another meeting, a notification that I could join. Do we want to stop this one and then do part two?
No, will your haul take more? I'm so sorry, guys. We're deciding. Will your haul take more than 10 minutes?
No,
Okay. Do
I
your
think we'll be
haul.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, maybe.
Because I want to see it.
Okay.
Because I want to see it.
Maybe.
I'm being selfish. I'm sorry.
Because I did get out to Country Sampler. So love this pattern.
Oh, I love that pattern.
Isn't that cool? And I got the fabric for it, but Jeannie's going to do a conversion. So I did not buy the threads, but there's my fabric. Okay. And then I did get threads and linen for Mary Nori, 1859.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
And I had this before for the light of winter. I did get threads for this one, Brenda Gervais.
Oh, that's.
And the linen.
Uh,
So I've got that ready to go. And then let's see. And then I did get Fox and Rabbit, Chuck's Furry, chunk of that.
And this was from Country Sampler, all this pretty stuff?
Fun little
look.
ribbons and that kind of stuff. Gotta love that.
Gotta love it.
Piece of velvet. I got some patterns. I thought this was really cool. Dark Golden Delicious. That's the Artsy Housewife. I got the first Snowfall Pin Keep.
Oh, how sweet.
I got Chessie and Me Christmas Blessing.
Oh, cute. Cute.
I got a quilt pattern, like I'm going to quilt in between all of this, but Molly, was really cool done.
That is really cool. And hold that thought.
All that pumpkin harvest, it's called.
Uh-huh.
And then I got the Merry Autumn Pin Keep. Harvest Moon. This came from Dying to Stitch. But isn't that cool? Love that. And Brenda Gervais Feels Like Fall.
Oh, I love that, Kathy.
I knew you would. I knew you would. Got some fabric. Country Sampler, Weeks Dye Work, Aspen.
Mm-hmm.
Got another hunk of Aspen. And that is all that I have in there for that. I did get one kit that they were holding for me, the monthly kit, but I don't have that one in front of me for some reason. I don't know what I did.
Now they haven't sent me any more notices. Guys, I'm sorry we're rushing through things. We'll do a second video now that we're got to do it and all. But do you think we have time? How many winners do we have?
Oh, I've got another pattern.
Hello.
We've got 10.
Hey, long time no see.
We are good, aren't we?
Okay, true confessions. I have hit the record button, Kathy. I'm hoping it's recording.
It said recording in progress.
Okay, so true confessions. Someone forgot to hit the record button. So this is part 2, take 2. Okay, so let's get to it, Kathy. So I don't screw up again. Kathy's going to start off with the winners, huh?
Yeah, I have to find the sheet though.
Oh no!
I got it. I'll probably be going back. Well, no, I can just tip them over and go the other.
There you go. That's a way.
Get my little basket ready to put them in. My cool basket. I love longer burger baskets.
Yeah, that's a pretty basket.
Ancient but beautiful. Okay. And
while she's doing that, I want to thank everybody. These were the winners from the people from our 10,000 subscriber giveaway. And thank you all who have become friends of ours and joining on all this fun. Okay.
In the comments, like, are you all okay? We miss you. I'm glad you're having a good time in Wisconsin, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But anyway, okay, you ready?
I am. So, and two, I personally want to thank everybody for sticking with us. I know we lost a couple of subscribers, that people get anxious or whatever, and I understand that when you kind of get hooked on something, you want to see it. I wish we could say we would be regular, but we're not. We're two irregular people, and we have hands in everything, as you saw before. We're all over the map, but I'm all over the map. Okay, so if you remember, showed my collection of Petty Point needle holders, tapestry needle holders. So I donated, this one was mine. This was one of the gifts that we used as one of the 10 giveaways. And the keyword on this was compact. And the winner on this one is, I got to check them off here so I know what I'm doing, is at Amy Montoya 1971. So Amy, congratulations. And my next one is the 3-piece winter set, which was these 3 patterns. Cute, cute, cute for winter. So happy to get them out to you right away. The keyword on that was winter. And these goes to at Robin Kuechle, Kuechle 7345. So congratulations, Robin. And So Pretty Pins. If you remember, the gal that owns the company So Pretty Pins offered to do 2 sets of pins for us, which she's so generous for. And what will happen is you will send your email or address information to Molly with your address information. We will send that to So Pretty Pins and they will send you the pins direct. But Molly and I one day sat down and we made little scrappy notebook fun things to put in your treasure kit or whatever. So 2 people will be getting these as well. And those 2 people for the So Pretty Pins are, and the keyword was pins. The first one was at Soccer Mom 2001 and at Dana Followwell 2159. So got 2 of those. You need a salon pause there, Molly, or are you good?
Oh, just ignore me. Just ignore me.
And the next one was the chicken clubs. These were donated to us by Fat Quarter Shop. Chicken Club, the keyword was chicken. And these go to at Linda Johnson 9155. So congratulations, Linda. This particular one is the Hometown and Praiseworthy Stitches Blue Moon Manor. And the winner to that is, well, let me tell you what the keyword was, Halloween. And they go to at Debbie Garlam 5733. And our next winner is the Pumpkin Farm. I love this one. I have it stitched too. This keyword was pumpkin, and this goes to at Corpus Christi Cross Stitcher. I'll put that out to you. Congratulations there. And this was the Smith sampler, and the keyword was Smith. And this was won by at Make Stitches. And then if you recall, the sweet gal, Val from the Plaid Moose sent a spool holder for your scissors, and Santas are going to be needed here now. Plaid Moose scissor holder, the keyword was Santa, and the winner of this is at LV2 Stitch 60. So that's that one. And then we had another gal that donated, I love these boards, a sign of interest stitching board. This was the bee design. And the bee, remember the machete, Molly? You could probably, seriously. And then it has the Ort container. This one was won by at Margaret Portera 3553. At Margaret Portera 3553. So if you get your name called today as being a winner, if you would kindly send Molly that information, then I can get these to the post office. I'm going to put this up here on the screen. Molly, can you see that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Those are our winners.
Okay.
Okay. And we can get those off to you ASAP.
Yay. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, was it
why don't you, I know you've got stuff that you're dying to show. I know you.
Congratulations first to everybody who won, and a heartfelt, beyond measure thank you for being our friends. Thank you for being a friend. Okay. Anyway, Kathy, I don't even know where to start. What did I show on the first one? Did I show
some Halloween stuff that you were
on the first part? Did I show the box from Scarlet Sky? I think it's on the
Yes,
first one.
we did show
Okay.
that.
I just want to tell you, while you were talking and picking winners, I was shopping online. And I got a notification she shipped my order. I ordered, that little cat board that I showed you?
Oh yeah,
Scarlet
from
Sky?
Scarlet Sky.
I ordered one with the crow on top. How cute is
Oh,
that going to be? And I ordered one.
cute.
Okay, Missy, I'm sorry. I know you don't like mice, but I ordered one of those boards with a little mouse on the top
Mouse on it.
because I love, not a creature with
Anything
fur, not even
cute.
a mouse. And then I ordered just a few other little blank boards from her, and they're so inexpensive and great work and all that kind of stuff.
Scarlet Sky
Yeah.
TX on Etsy.
Yeah.
And her boxes, she was so kind. She sent Molly and I each a box.
Yeah.
Molly thought my box was the damaged one, but it's not.
Yeah, anyway. Okay, so I just want to let y'all know Scarlet Sky has some other cute boards in and my order's coming in, so I'm excited.
But I want to thank Scarlet Sky for sending those to us.
Okay.
So.
I'm going to start off with my stitching stuff.
Okay.
Kathy, congratulations to all the winners.
Yeah.
And I don't have a lot, so hang in with me. Oh, backing up. I'm lying to you. I'm backing up. In the first part of the video, I had mentioned that Shelly from Antique Needleworkers had sent some patterns in Kathy's mail. So, I had to go get them, and I didn't want to open them until I thought.
You had to break the law.
Yeah, I thought Kathy had ordered some patterns. But anyway, so Antique Needleworkers has a website, antiqueneedleworkers.com.
Yeah.
And she was sweet enough to send us some patterns. And Kathy, she sent us 3 of each, huh?
Yes.
So I'm thinking.
What? One's yours, one's mine, and guess what?
One lucky person out there is getting these. Now, don't comment on this one. We're not saying on this one.
Not yet. We'll
say. I just want to show you some of the things Shelly has done. She has more than this on her website.
Yeah.
Just as a note, she has some wooden pieces with her logo on there on the website, and probably be getting those. Okay, here's the first one. I have it view.
I'm gonna move my pretty basket over.
To
so I have room.
Gallery. Okay, here. This is one of the first ones. Be Ye Kind.
Be Kind. Okay,
Isn't that
cute.
sweet? I love how she staged it and everything.
That's cute.
Good job. Okay, the law of kindness, doesn't this? She opens her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the law of kindness. I only wish. Okay, isn't that
very nice? And I like the corners.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, that looks kind of like you, Molly. Those corners.
Well, I got to change the colors a little bit. But
yeah.
Look how pretty the little ones are.
Oh, and the little rose.
And the little pinky thing, the little needle key. Isn't that darling? So, ooh, yum. Okay, and then last but certainly not least is Delia Conger, Delia, Delia.
Delia.
Okay, Conger.
Maybe.
Isn't that pretty?
Oh, that's sweet.
I love how she staged her photographs and everything. Just well done. You think she's been doing this all her life. And this one's only 82 by 120, so that's not bad.
No. Okay. She's such a sweetheart too.
Oh, just
very kind lady.
Just heaven sent. So Shelly, thank you for sending us those. Oh my God. Yeah. And y'all take a look at her website. Okay. Yeah. Now back to what I was doing.
She's got a new studio.
Oh, does she?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think she's got pictures out there about it. Very cool.
Okay. I haven't been doing a whole lot of stitching lately because I've been farting around, excuse my language, doing some other things. I don't know if I teach y'all this once or twice. Like my husband says, I've only got so many stories, so forgive me if I say them twice. There's a craft fair coming up that I committed to. It's a little fundraiser for something. And so I committed to a table. Haven't made many things. Yeah, haven't made many things at all to fill up that table. I have invited 2 friends to join me and told them I could give them each like half of a half, so a fourth of a table or something.
That fixes that, Molly.
Yeah, so I have to make lists and all. But I'll show you a couple of things I'm making. But I've been just doing anything I could to avoid that. Avoid doing that, procrastinating.
Yeah.
But not cross stitching because I felt like I was cheating on what I was supposed to be doing. But I've done some cross stitching. Okay, I've worked a little bit on this beautiful pattern here. And if you want to see it finished, Penny's Daughter Shares has finished it last year or so. But anyway, it's just a stunning thing. I was gifted a book that it was in, and I also had found it in a magazine. So I'm going to hold up the magazine as August 92. So that tells you how old it is. And this was what the cover of the magazine looked like. So anyway, but that pattern.
You have the book too, right?
I have the book too.
Yeah.
And it's called Bouquet of Sunshine.
Yeah.
So I love that pattern, but it's a lot of little stitching, a lot of changing colors and all, but I love it so far.
Yeah.
I love my fabric
Oh, pretty.
and I love the colors so far.
Very pretty. And you've got plenty of time, Molly. We've got fall for a little
Well,
bit
that's
yet.
what, like I say, after the 13th, I said, I'm
Yeah.
not doing anything but
It's
cross
stitching.
stitching, just, and I got to remember to get up every few minutes because
Yeah.
I got to get up. Okay, another one that I pulled back out to work on. I haven't put any stitches in it in the last 2 weeks or anything, but is this, what is it called?
Plum, Plum Street,
The Gather In.
Gathering. That's
And several of y'all have finished this already, but I love it. And I don't know if y'all can see. I like the
yeah, I
horse. I
can
like
see
the
it.
wagon, everything. It's so I got to get it done.
Paulette Stewart, I love her designs too.
Mm. And then Floss Boss and Cousins.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry, I don't remember their
they
names.
make me laugh. Callie, yeah, yeah,
Okay, well I said the one that's got the lighter color hair,
Callie.
got that good dry sense of humor and all. Anyway, she was working on this and put it in timeout, I think, because she had a little boo-boo, counting boo-boo, and she's trying to decide what to do to fix it. So best just to set it aside for a minute. But it's
Yeah,
the anybody love them. Okay, Feast of Friendship. I love this pattern. Why have
it's
I not
very
finished it?
pretty.
Why have I not finished it?
That's a classic. That's never going to go
Oh,
out of style.
that's what I'm thinking. And this
Yeah,
is as far as I've gotten. I've only put in like 2 more threads since we
yeah.
last talked.
And you had
But
trouble with that one too, initially. On the
speaking of
other,
discounting,
what's that?
I actually ripped all that out. But
Oh,
I
did
was doing
you?
my border, my
Yeah,
box, and I did my little box outline.
it's always
I
a
was filling in the
celebration.
word, and I got to feast a friend, and that's all I could fit in was feast a friend. Not
Yeah,
sure. So I miscounted by a bunch.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Anyway, okay. So the next thing I'm working on, this is an oldie but a goodie coming back. Sorry, I feel like repeat, but it's the Twin Peak Santa 2020, and he's a pretty thing.
Yeah.
I love him, and he's got what a cardinal sitting on his arm and a basket full of oranges and all. He's going to be a doll,
He's
and
going to
he's
be
tall and
big.
skinny.
Yep.
So he's, that's a little
Yeah.
less than half of him done.
And you are not making a pillow, you're framing that.
I'm gonna frame it, I think.
Yeah.
Like I said, when you come in my house, there's a little wall about this wide.
Yep. Right as you
turns
walk
to the
in.
side or something. I think
Yeah.
he's gonna be right there.
Yeah.
Because he's big enough to see, tells the story,
Yeah. Says
and-
Christmas all over it.
Yeah, and it's just it looks. I love it.
And it's your colors.
It's my colors and the fact that it has that basket of oranges and the little cardinal
Yeah.
sitting on his arm and all. He just looks like, come on in. How you
Yeah.
doing? So I'm glad to be working on him again. And then the only new one I brought in here that I'm working on, I've got 2 or 3 other new ones started, but I didn't bring them in, is this little design, which it's very simple, but I love it. It's from Hands On Design,
Very sweet.
Bottle and Brush Tree Farm. Aren't those my colors?
How cute, Bottle and Brush Tree Farm.
And cut fresh. And it's on a greenish color
Linen fabric.
But I had this raw opalescence Ada.
Oh, opaly. Yep.
Yeah. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but so far I love the colors. And if you can, you don't know.
Some little flashes. I'm not seeing it, but I know exactly what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
It's got that
Yeah.
little opulent thread.
Yeah.
Iridescent colors. So
Yeah.
the green kind of shows on the thing.
Right.
So that's what I'm doing it on. Shouldn't take me long to finish if I just
Right.
plant my behind in a chair. But I did show, or I wanted to show before I put them away, just a few Halloween things.
Yeah.
Okay. My favorite thing, and that's why I'm showing you, just like showing you pictures of my kid over and over something, was this darling cat.
He's cute.
That's
like
the
that
kind of
one.
cat and pumpkin, I'm gonna tell you, that quilting fabric I want to tell you about. He's called, I think, the Scaredy Cat. And he was in the Just Cross Stitch Halloween Edition 2021 Scaredy Cat. So, and I just used some fabric pieces to back
He's
him in.
cool.
But and the reason I was saying that about some quilting fabric, I watched some videos from the Houston Quilt Show, the International Quilt Show, and one of the new lines from Moda Fabrics is a lady. What was her? I don't remember what her name was, but the line is called Home Sweet Haunted or something.
Oh, cute name.
Let me see exactly what it is. It's Home Sweet Haunt instead of
Home
Home
sweet
Sweet
home.
Home, Home Sweet Haunt. And it's got those kind of retro looks. And Kathy, when you look at it, you're gonna love it. So anyway, okay, so there's that. And then this little fellow was sitting by my coffee pot, by our coffee pot in the
With that
morning
eyeball on
with
you.
that eyeball, and it says Hocus Pocus. I need coffee to focus. I
That's
need coffee
cute.
to clear up. I love this thing, and he just stands up right there by the.
Right there. He's got a wide enough frame.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
it's on Etsy. Rona Nori Designs.
Rona Nori.
She
Okay.
has a bunch of really cute, really easy to stitch, reasonably priced patterns. They're
Nice.
just darling, darling, darling. She's the one that had that Christmas planner pattern and the Noel and all. Okay, and then the other one that I'm putting up that I almost hate to because I love these things is Trick or Treat. And do you pronounce that Axebe? Axebe? Axebe?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay, but anyway, love it. And
Yeah.
with I just use scrapbook paper to make the matting. I can't believe Halloween's behind us. Oh my God.
I
And then
know.
see, Kathy laughed at me, but I just hot glued some, not hot glue, I glued,
Yeah.
glued some little sequins to it last year and on. I
You
just,
look nice. Now, do you have glass on that piece or no?
no,
Okay. Very nice.
yeah. So that was my Halloween I got to put up. And I have about 5 or 6 other Halloween pieces around the house, but I
Yeah.
didn't put them in here. Okay. What else? Oh, Kathy, did you show him your blown glass yet, or was that on? Do we need to?
We showed our pumpkin. My
You showed it on the first one? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a memory like that. Okay, so I don't blow glass. I wished I did, but
I totally want to do that again.
I would like to do
Very
it.
cool.
Okay. But so some of the things I was making for that craft event that's coming up, because I've got a week and a half left to fill up half a table with stuff to act like I know what I'm doing. I've been working with resin and
Yeah.
film, colored film and stuff. So I'm making some jewelry. If you can see those.
Very pretty.
Silver findings are from a guy in Istanbul, Turkey, and I just love his stuff.
And it matches your shirt.
Oh, and I've made a bunch of different colors.
Yeah.
So the pinks and purples and
did people like them? So far so good?
Yeah, and I was teasing. There was one of the ladies that's in one of my clubs, who shall go nameless. She's very sweet, but she's one of those people who always gives like a backhanded compliment or something. Like if you get a new outfit, she'll say, "Oh, that looks lovely on you." And you don't even mind that the color makes you look large or something. I mean, she'll say things that are like to let you know what she's thinking, and she loves it. But when I showed her some of these pieces and all, because I knew she was particular and all, and she's a great crafter, fiber artist and all. But she's like, "Oh my God, I want one of those." She didn't. I'm like, "Oh, that's a good sign that you didn't say anything else at all, kind of thing." So I'm making those, and it won't take me much to fill up a table. But in addition to that, I went to the Dollar Tree and bought some wine glasses and margarita glasses, and with that same technique, I don't know if you can see, but so the bottom of you'll buy a set of 4, hopefully somebody will, and there are 4 different color bottoms.
Very cool.
But I don't know if you can see
how.
You
can see it really well.
They're stunning in person.
Yeah.
So kind of like looking.
You can see it. You can see it really good.
And I said it's kind of like looking at the bottom of a kaleidoscope or something.
Yeah.
Orange. So each set is 4 different.
Is that just on the base of the glass?
Yeah. See, from the bottom it just is black.
Yeah. Okay.
But, that's what lets that film.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It's pretty. So I made those things. What else? I don't know. But so I got to get back to stitching. I've been stitching, but not a lot. Haven't finished anything. I'm ashamed. So, and originally I had teased about, I wanted, last year I finished 40 things.
Oh,
I think I finished like 6 or 10 or something. So I got to get the humping.
I don't even why
my goals,
set myself up to feel bad.
No, well, that's what I say. I don't even want to feel bad about it.
No.
Okay, so thanks, Shelly, so much. Antique Needleworkers. I hope I showed you all the box from Scarlet Sky before. I'm excited my order shipped.
We did. I think the only thing, you need to go to the craft show and make lots of money so you can buy one of these stands.
Not going to happen, but okay, I appreciate the thought. Good segue, though. Okay,
Christmas is coming.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I'm not they're fabulous for those of you who are consummate cross stitchers and love stands and all. But Kathy's going to go into her W stand thing now and show you the beautiful piece.
Well, honestly, I'm kind of a little sad because this is the last piece that I'll be able to review with W stands, but I did want to say a few things about it. First of all, I believe in my heart that they're very well quality made. I think that's important, especially when we're telling you on our floss tube a product. We want to make sure that it's a good product, and it is. It's definitely quality material. There is a lifetime warranty. The only thing that they ask is that you save the box to any of their pieces. And if you should decide, if you go through their catalog or their website, should you decide, you can use the code Linen and Scraps for a 10% discount. So that helps. Christmas is coming. They have some beautiful products out there. I actually, in a few videos back, I've done the frog, which is a smaller piece, a standing piece, if you will. The oak, which I have, and I own that one, that has, and I bought the swivel so that because I always go to the back of my stitching. I constantly looking at the back I like to make my back looks as good as the front. So that's very, very helpful. So that is the oak. I did the silver birch sofa stand, which is the piece that you would use the stretcher bars and you can sit on your sofa. It's limited to the width of that particular stand, which is one of the things I want to tell you about this. I'm going to show you right now what is called the juniper. And the juniper together will look like this. So you're going to get two pieces, and I'm going to just slide this over here. You're going to get two pieces of wood, same type of mechanism, which is the pressure mechanism. I had a little trouble for because I still have my candle burning. Probably shouldn't have a candle burning around this, but this particular piece is one of the sides. It has the lever to give you the position that you want your scroll frames to sit at. I do have another one over here, right there, set up next to me as well. Can't see that one quite as well. And then it clamps onto the bottom of your table. So you do have a table width that you're working with. And in my case, I have an old country farmhouse table up here at the condo. So I only have about this much wood, no problem with the clamp. And there are dimensions in their brochure as well as online to give you the depth of how deep you can go. As well as the thing with this setup is your piece can be as wide as your table. So depending upon your scroll frame, how big your scroll bars are, you can extend this all the way out. So it actually is a nice, if you're working on like a large heaven and earth design, which is the full coverage, and you've got scroll bars that are 3 feet wide, you can do it from here because you are clamping it as big as those scroll bars require. You're really only limited by how big your table is. So I actually find that to be pretty nice. I have not stitched that much at a table. I would find this to be a great retreat piece because you are stitching at a table. I'm a more casual stitcher. I think maybe Molly is too. I stitch kind of slumped in the couch or on the recliner or whatever chair I can find. I've got my hoop in front of me with my oak on my oak attached. So pretty casual stitcher, I would say. But this is more of you have to be at a table. But after I set this up here before we started to view or to videotape, this is comfortable. I could see if you wanted to take a break from your casual piece and maybe go to your bigger scroll bars. Many people have more than one project started. I could absolutely see this working out for them. I'm hoping y'all do take a look. It's a very unique product. W Stands has a wonderful website for you to take a look. Their customer service is very good. Got some information. Let me just quickly show you. This is the frog. And the frog actually works from the side versus not so much in front of you, but this is the oak. This is the one I have. And it's more in front of you, but you can also get or you have the conversion package in there. So if you wanted to put a scroll bar to it, as well as the help me out, swivel. That's a word, swivel. And then this is the juniper today. You can see, you can see that it is set up for as big as your scroll bars is. That's the one I have today. And then the other one that I showed is the sofa stand, which is the silver birch. You're pretty much limited to how wide, so that will allow you to go. But there too, depending upon the type of scroll bars you buy, which W Stand sells those as well as the tension rods, the tension pieces that you attach to each side of your fabric to pull it taut. I think I covered it all. But I love their pieces. And thank you, W Stands, for letting us show that to you. And thank you, Molly, for letting me talk about it for a little bit today. And more than likely, we'll be sending these back to W Stands. And hopefully you ladies out there, men and ladies, will enjoy them as well. So
It'll last a lifetime, that's for sure.
they will. They're made really
Multiple
well.
lifetimes, actually.
I can't even imagine coming up with this design. I mean, the pressure, no, you've got genius, and they're pretty to look at. Very elegant to set in your dining room, on your table, or in your living room and have it up as a fixture. Very pretty. The aloe one is a beautiful floor stand. I wish I could get the aloe one. Maybe that's on my Christmas list.
And Kathy, I'm not getting it. Don't get excited. But the fact that could just scooch apart on your table, and yet your table could still be free.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
I had these up the whole time.
Move your Q snap over and
yeah.
Your table.
I've had these
That's
up
a
the
good
whole
idea.
time. And look at that. I am moving my table. Hold on here. I am moving my table. This thing ain't budging. My whole table, my whole floor is rocking. That's not moving.
Okay, guys.
I have one more thing that I wanted to show you, Molly. I actually went to Country Sampler to pick this up. So this is
Country Sampler.
Yeah. I did show some of my haul.
Oh, we should have done that before the W Stands.
I did some of my haul, but I did pick up Julia. Hold on here. Rachel Delamere, 1849.
Oh,
I forgot that I had this. They gave you a card because on the actual package is a little blurry. But this is created by Cross Stitch Antiques, Kathleen Littleton. This was an exclusive to Country Sampler. That's why I went to Country Sampler.
That's very pretty.
And then my next start, because we didn't talk about that yet. I'm thinking about this one, the pumpkin patch. This was Annie B's. Isn't that cute?
That's very cute.
But I'm still kind of stuck on Halloween. And so we talked about this, Molly. So Hallows Eve might be my next one.
I love that pattern.
Yeah. And I've got enough fabric from Tabby Cat. We talked about that before. Michelle sent me a piece of Tabby Cat linen that I'm going to stitch that on too. It's just got enough little fog to it or color to it. I think it's going to be perfect.
And you know, one of the things I love about that pattern, which is true when you do samplers.
Yeah.
I love the little wins. You know, it's not like that sunflower basket until you're finished with the whole basket. You hadn't finished everything. But there's little wins in it. You know,
like, little motifs kind of sprinkled throughout.
Finish that, and I finished that.
Yeah, you feel like you've accomplished something.
Yeah, that's what I feel like I've accomplished it. So anyway,
what are you going to do this afternoon?
Now, who, me?
Yeah.
I have no earthly idea. Probably go take a nap. You know me. But Kathy and guys, I want to tell y'all, Kathy, you hang on.
Yes.
Can I say something? You hang on. The rest of y'all, we love you to death. We miss you terribly. I'm so glad to get to see Kathy. I know y'all probably are too. But can't wait to see you again soon.
Yes. It will go fast.
Yeah. Okay. Adios.
Okay. Bye.